Greek mythology is a rich and diverse body of stories and beliefs that have endured for thousands of years. From the tales of the gods and goddesses who ruled over the cosmos, to the epic adventures of legendary heroes and heroines, Greek mythology has captivated and inspired people across the globe. In this comprehensive overview, we will explore the major themes, characters, and events of Greek mythology. Greek mythology has its roots in ancient Greece, a civilization that flourished between the 8th and 6th centuries BCE. The myths and legends of the Greeks were passed down orally from generation to generation before they were eventually written down in works such as Hesiod's Theogony and Homer's Iliad and Odyssey. These texts offer important insights into the beliefs and values of the ancient Greeks, as well as their attitudes toward the natural world and their place in it. At the heart of Greek mythology are the gods and goddesses who governed over the universe. From Zeus, the king of the gods, to Athena, the goddess of wisdom, each deity had a distinct personality, appearance, and set of responsibilities. We will examine the major gods and goddesses of Greek mythology, as well as their family relationships and interactions with mortals. Greek mythology is also known for its epic tales of heroic feats and journeys. Heroes such as Heracles, Theseus, and Perseus battled monsters, completed quests, and won the admiration of their fellow mortals. Heroines like Atalanta, Ariadne, and Medea displayed strength, intelligence, and cunning as they navigated the challenges of their lives. We will explore some of the most famous heroes and heroines of Greek mythology, as well as the themes of heroism, morality, and fate that run throughout these stories. Greek mythology is also filled with a variety of creatures and monsters, from the terrifying Medusa to the playful satyrs. Some of these creatures were worshipped as gods in their own right, while others were seen as dangerous or malevolent. We will examine some of the most famous mythical creatures and monsters of Greek mythology, as well as their cultural significance and symbolism. Greek mythology has had a profound impact on Western culture, influencing art, literature, philosophy, and more. We will explore how Greek mythology has been interpreted and reinterpreted over the centuries, from the Renaissance to the present day. We will also consider the enduring appeal of Greek mythology and why it continues to captivate and inspire people today. Finally, we will reflect on some of the lessons that can be learned from Greek mythology. From the dangers of hubris to the importance of courage and loyalty, these stories offer timeless wisdom and guidance for navigating the challenges of life. We will consider how these lessons can be applied to our modern world and why Greek mythology remains relevant and important today. Greek mythology is a rich and complex body of stories and beliefs that have endured for millennia. By exploring the origins, characters, themes, and legacy of Greek mythology, we can gain a deeper understanding of our shared cultural heritage and the enduring power of these timeless tales. Greek mythology, gods and goddesses. Greek mythology is known for its diverse pantheon of gods and goddesses who ruled over different aspects of the universe. These deities were not only worshipped by the ancient Greeks, but also influenced many aspects of their daily lives. In this article, we will explore some of the major gods and goddesses of Greek mythology, their personalities, roles, and symbols. Zeus, king of the gods. Zeus is the most powerful and prominent god in Greek mythology. He was the king of the gods, ruler of the sky and thunder, and protector of the state and justice. Zeus was often depicted as a majestic figure with a thunderbolt in his hand, surrounded by eagles and other birds. He was known for his affairs with mortal women, which often resulted in the birth of famous demigods such as Hercules and Perseus. Hera, queen of the gods. Hera was the wife and sister of Zeus, and the queen of the gods. She was the goddess of marriage, childbirth, and fertility, and was often depicted as a regal figure with a crown and a peacock by her side. Hera was known for her jealousy and vengefulness towards her husband's lovers and their children. She also had a significant role in many famous myths, such as the story of Jason and the Argonauts. Poseidon, god of the sea. Poseidon was the god of the sea, earthquakes, and horses. He was one of the three most powerful gods, along with Zeus and Hades. Poseidon was often depicted as a muscular and bearded figure holding a trident, riding a chariot pulled by sea horses. He had a tempestuous personality and was known for his wrathful behavior towards those who angered him. Athena, goddess of wisdom. Athena was the goddess of wisdom, strategy, and warfare. She was born fully grown and armored from the head of Zeus. Athena was often depicted as a wise and noble figure, wearing a helmet and holding a shield and spear. She was also associated with the arts and crafts, and was said to have invented the plow, the ship, and the trumpet. Apollo, god of the sun. Apollo was the god of the sun, music, prophecy, and healing. He was one of the most complex and multifaceted gods, with many different roles and symbols. Apollo was often depicted as a handsome and athletic figure, holding a lyre or a bow and arrow. He was associated with the arts and music, and was said to have inspired the great poets and musicians of ancient Greece. Artemis, goddess of the hunt. Artemis was the goddess of the hunt, wilderness, childbirth, and virginity. She was the twin sister of Apollo and the daughter of Zeus and Leto. Artemis was often depicted as a youthful and beautiful figure, holding a bow and arrows and accompanied by wild animals. She was known for her independence and chastity, and was often invoked by young girls and women for protection and guidance. The Greek myths are full of epic stories that have captured the imagination of people for centuries. Two of the most famous and enduring tales are the Iliad and the Odyssey, both of which were composed by the ancient Greek poet Homer. In this article, we will explore these two epic poems and their enduring significance in Greek mythology and world literature. The Iliad. The Iliad tells the story of the Trojan War, a decade-long conflict between the Greeks and the Trojans. At the heart of the story is the warrior Achilles, who is forced to confront his mortality and his own sense of honor and duty. The poem is full of vivid descriptions of battle scenes and heroic deeds, as well as complex characters and emotional themes. One of the most striking features of the Iliad is its portrayal of the gods and goddesses who intervene in human affairs. The gods are depicted as powerful and capricious beings who take sides in the war and influence the fates of mortal characters. The poem also explores themes of honor, pride, and revenge, and raises questions about the nature of heroism and the human condition. The Odyssey. The Odyssey tells the story of Odysseus, a Greek hero who is trying to return home after the Trojan War. Along the way, he encounters a series of obstacles and challenges, including the wrath of the sea god Poseidon and the seductive allure of the sorceress Circe. The poem is full of adventure, magic, and romance, as well as themes of loyalty, cunning, and perseverance. One of the most memorable aspects of the Odyssey is its cast of memorable characters, from the loyal and clever Penelope to the monstrous Cyclops Polyphemus. The poem also explores the themes of hospitality and identity, as Odysseus assumes various disguises and encounters different cultures on his journey home. Through his struggles and triumphs, Odysseus embodies the qualities of a true hero, including cunning, bravery, and perseverance. Conclusion. The Iliad and the Odyssey are two of the most enduring and influential works of literature in the world. They have inspired countless adaptations, interpretations, and retellings over the centuries, and continue to captivate readers and audiences with their epic scope and timeless themes. Whether exploring the complexities of war and honor or the challenges of identity and homecoming, these two works of Homer remain essential reading for anyone interested in Greek mythology and world literature. How ancient Greek myths continue to inspire us today. Greek mythology is a vast and complex system of stories, characters, and beliefs that has had a profound impact on Western culture and thought. From literature and art to science and philosophy, the legacy of Greek mythology can be seen in countless aspects of modern society. In this article, we will explore some of the ways in which Greek mythology continues to inspire and influence us today. How ancient Greek myths continue to inspire us today. Greek mythology is a vast and complex system of stories, characters, and beliefs that has had a profound impact on Western culture and thought. From literature and art to science and philosophy, the legacy of Greek mythology can be seen in countless aspects of modern society. In this article, we will explore some of the ways in which Greek mythology continues to inspire and influence us today. Literature and art. One of the most obvious ways in which Greek mythology has influenced Western culture is through its impact on literature and art. From Shakespeare to Walt Disney, countless writers and artists have drawn upon the stories and characters of Greek mythology for inspiration. Whether retelling classic myths or creating new stories that incorporate mythic elements, these artists have helped to keep the traditions of Greek mythology alive and relevant. Science and philosophy. The legacy of Greek mythology can also be seen in the fields of science and philosophy. Many ancient Greek thinkers, such as Aristotle and Plato, believed that the world was governed by rational laws that could be understood through observation and reason. This approach to understanding the natural world laid the foundations for modern scientific inquiry. Similarly, many of the philosophical ideas that we take for granted today, such as the concept of the soul, have their roots in ancient Greek mythology. Popular culture. In addition to its more academic and intellectual legacies, Greek mythology has also had a lasting impact on popular culture. From superhero comics to video games, many of the most popular forms of entertainment today are steeped in mythic themes and motifs. Whether exploring the trials and tribulations of the hero's journey or creating epic battles between gods and mortals, popular culture continues to draw upon the rich traditions of Greek mythology. Conclusion. The legacy of Greek mythology is a vast and multifaceted one that continues to inspire and influence us in countless ways. From its impact on literature and art to its role in shaping modern science and philosophy, Greek mythology remains a vital and enduring part of Western culture. As we continue to explore and reinterpret the myths and stories of ancient Greece, we can gain new insights into our own lives and the world around us. In conclusion, Greek mythology has had a profound impact on Western culture and thought, and its legacy can be seen in countless aspects of modern society. Through literature and art, science and philosophy, and popular culture, the stories and characters of Greek mythology continue to inspire and influence us today. From the heroic tales of the Iliad and Odyssey to the enduring symbolism of the gods and goddesses, the myths of ancient Greece remain a rich source of meaning and insight. As we continue to explore and interpret these stories, we can gain new perspectives on our own lives and the world around us. The legacy of Greek mythology is a testament to the enduring power of storytelling, and its influence will continue to be felt for generations to come.